Today I want to share with you something about love. We go through many different experiences in life, and many of us get to know the worst in what comes to love relationships. We may have felt betrayed, confused, misunderstood, disrespected, abused, and even traumatized, which can be extremely painful. Because of this, we lose hope and we close ourselves to anything related to intimate connections. When we do this for a certain period of time, while we really take good care of ourselves in every way possible, and while we focus on what we want, it may actually be a very healthy approach, because then we raise our vibration, and so we prepare ourselves to attract better experiences in the future. But if on the contrary, we choose to focus on the past, on blaming ourselves and others, and we keep thinking about those experiences over and over again, without even learning anything from it, and without doing any type of inner work or improvement in our life, we may be preparing ourselves to prolong those feelings indefinitely. This means that in the past we had what we didn't want, and now that we could finally have what we want, we close ourselves. We prefer to believe that life is bad, love is an illusion, and there is no way that we are going to live the romance of our dreams. And yes, it may be hard to believe in something that we have never experienced before, or in something that is the complete opposite to what we have experienced before. But this doesn't mean that it is impossible. In fact, the reason why we define experiences as bad is because we also define experiences as good. So, for those of us who only believe in what seems logical, this will make sense. For every single thing in this world, there is the exact opposite of that. This is called duality, the good and the bad, the small and the big, the darkness and the light. So, even if we may have only experienced the bad in what comes to love connections, the good is certainly out there as well, and yes, we can experience it for sure. We also may feel like we have been wasting our time by giving ourselves to the wrong people, and this may be applied to friendships as well, and to all other types of relationships. And so we don't want to waste our time anymore. We may think that by closing our heart, consumed by past experiences, we will now be forever safe and secure, and nothing bad will happen to us ever again. But then, nothing really good can come either, because we blocked ourselves completely. So, what we are saying to the universe is something like this: let me just stay with the worst, and please don't bring me the best. If we don't open ourselves to love, to true friendship, to true connections in general, we won't receive it. And because we somehow continue living, no matter how much we try to hide, we are probably attracting more of what we don't want, or at least of what we don't consider our ideal. So, in a way, we continue wasting our time, because we don't allow ourselves to truly enjoy our life. So, today, I came here to tell you that whatever type of ideal relationship or relationships we want, it exists and it is possible. The past is in the past. It is not even real anymore, and there is no way that we can go back. And even if we could, why would we do that anyway? The universe doesn't look back. There is plenty of true love out there for all of us. It is not even something that we have to compete to receive. It is something that is eternally available and totally compatible with our essence, our nature. So let's embrace ourselves with a deep sense of tenderness. Let's open our heart to the abundance that we deserve. We may have experienced the worst. It is now time to experience the best.